Okay, what's your ethnicity?
Hispanic.
You're Hispanic. Okay. What do you think makes your culture unique?
The food, language, our skin color.
Okay. What aspects of your culture do you feel is better than the American culture?
I think our strong sense of family. Like Hispanic families are usually very large families. I used to be married to a white girl, I guess. Yeah. So she has like a very small family. Like there's a lot of people that don't talk to each other. But Hispanic families are like very huge families. So I think that's one of the things that are better.
Okay. Would you trade your culture for any other culture?
No.
No.
But I like taking parts of other cultures and putting them into my life. But yeah.
Culture or
Yeah, your culture.
okay, so it's Hindu. So should I take in Hindu?
Hindu?
Yeah, Hindu.
Where are you from? Like India? or-
Yeah, I'm from India.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'll be.
All right. What aspect of your culture do you feel is better than American culture?
Okay, so I think like we do not eat meat and that all things, which is like the food which is made after killing animals. So yeah, so that is like I feel better, which is somewhat better from this culture, and also like we have some boundaries for our culture for males and females. So that also I think it's better than this American culture.
What do you think makes your culture unique?
As you can see, it makes me unique. Yeah, and there are many things, but yeah, this is me.
How do you think your culture has influenced American culture?
Oh, influence. So yeah, our culture is like more on part where we look for peace and
Ethnicity.
African American.
What part, like, where is your family from?
My mom has family from the Bahamas, and my dad is, they're just African American. They're from here.
Oh, okay. What aspect of your culture do you feel is better than American culture?
I'm not sure. I feel like there's different parts that like people identify with as a like African American. Like some people say like, oh, Caribbean Americans this and African Americans that. I just attribute it to us being American in a sense, like just like basic values and morals that my parents taught me that I don't attribute it to like my ethnicity or anything like that. It's just something that I'm taught basically.
What do you think makes your culture unique?
I just think the diversity in our history, kind of like all the struggles that our people have been through, and kind of like just learning about it, learning about just like slavery, learning about Black history, but learning about African history as well, like what goes on and like the events over there, kind of make it interesting.
How do you think your culture has influenced American culture?
I think it's influenced it in a lot of ways. I think we contribute a lot to the culture in general. I think we helped build this nation in like a wider sense and stuff like that. And I think that we can see a lot of parts of our culture that we've brought over to America in like our music, in our food, and the way we speak and all that stuff.
Awesome, thank you.
What is your ethnicity?
I am from Venezuela.
What aspect of your culture do you feel is better than American culture?
Okay, I think Venezuelan people are fun, the humor. Better than the American culture, I think in Venezuela we have much more solidarity. You are not so competitive with your own friends. I think what is important is not to be, to get the perfect job, to get the best job. No, like you are going to be equally happy if you have a good job, if your friend has a good job. Like everything is about solidarity, friendship, community, inclusion.
What do you think makes your culture unique?
I think the people, the humor. I think there is no other country in the world with people like Venezuela.
How do you think your culture has influenced American culture?
If we speak about Miami, I think the dancing, the food. But if I think of other states, I have no idea. But I feel Miami is very Latin. So it's kind of similar like Venezuela. But of course, never is the same. Like,
What's your ethnicity?
Caucasian.
Caucasians.
Okay. What do you think makes your culture unique?
Well,
Oh my goodness, it's hard to define what my culture is for starters.
I'm Italian American, so I grew up like in an Italian American household. I can tell you one thing that's unique about that is we do Christmas a little differently than a lot of other European cultures. We have like the 7 fishes because my family is Sicilian. And so during Christmas dinner, you don't eat any meat and you eat 7 different types of fish or seafood.
That's interesting. That's really good.
So,
And my culture definitely differs from her. I'm originally from Texas, so we eat meat every single day, regardless of what time of year it is. Man, what makes Texas different? That's really a long answer.
everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, let's just sum it up. Everything's bigger in Texas and better. That's what we say.
Well, I'm from Louisiana, so I take offense to that statement.
And we're colleagues, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how do you guys feel that other cultures here in South Florida have impacted our culture as Americans?
I think it's way more fun down here. Well, mostly I like the diversity of South Florida. That was part of the reason I wanted to move here. My husband is from Argentina, so Argentina is also a lot like America. You have immigrants basically of every single race, religion, creed, because no one is truly from Argentina. They actually kind of killed off their indigenous population. Not a pretty story. But I think we both wanted to come to South Florida because, we wanted that diversity. We wanted that mix of cultures. We felt more at home with that kind of mix. So.
Definitely, and I actually did my undergraduate work in Hawaii, so there it was just different extreme culture, but completely and really diverse. And that was something I was looking in when I was looking into my graduate degrees, and I chose FIU. But yeah, I think I've heard since living in Miami that the best thing about living in Miami is that it's so close to the United States. So it's definitely a different culture.
That's a good answer.
All right. Thank you
That's
guys.
it. Thank you.
As we stated before, ethnocentrism is a belief that one's culture is better or superior than another culture. We interviewed multiple people, but we only included some of the videos for time purposes. But based off all of our interviews, we can conclude that most people take pride in their culture, but they don't have an ethnocentric attitude. But wait, there's more. We also found that people believe that they have contributed to the American culture and they're open to integration, which is maintaining one's culture while adopting and accepting parts of another. It's important for us to have an open mind and refrain from ethnocentrism because it enhances our abilities to communicate with people of other cultures. Thank you for watching our video, and we hope you enjoyed it.